On Saturday, October 8, 2016, veteran officer Gil Vega and officer Leslie Zarebny, a new mom, responded to a call of domestic violence at a home on North Cypress Road in Palm Springs. As the two officers approached the home, they were gunned down at the front door. Police arrested known gang member John Hernandez Felix after a 12-hour standoff. Felix was captured alive at about 12:50 in the morning the following day. At his arraignment, he was charged in part with 2 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and the special circumstance of lying in wait. The district attorney's office notified the court that they would be seeking the death penalty. Now, as the criminal case went into the court system, KMIR News legal analyst John Patrick Dolan was assigned this case by the judge. The reason Dolan got the assignment is because he is one of a small handful of private attorneys in Riverside County qualified to take on a death penalty case. John Dolan's involvement in the case prompted one KMIR News viewer to call our newsroom and ask why John Patrick Dolan was defending an alleged cop killer. It's a You Ask, We Investigate special report.
How do you defend someone? How can you possibly defend someone when you know they're guilty? There's a couple of flippant answers, but the true answer is I don't really decide whether they're guilty or not guilty. The jury and a judge many times makes that decision.
John Patrick Dolan has been a trial lawyer for more than 40 years. He is the founder of the Valley's only law school, the California Desert Trial Academy in Indio. He is also one of the very few private defense lawyers qualified to handle death penalty cases. Simply put, Dolan is often assigned the worst of the worst because there is no one else.
So those of us who are dedicated to criminal defense, we're dedicated to the idea that the right to counsel enshrined in the Sixth Amendment should be fulfilled for everyone.
Our founding fathers felt the need to protect the accused after years of abuse at the hands of the British government. These protections are built into the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendments of the Constitution. But having the right to a lawyer and being able to afford one is 2 different things. The court system takes care of that by assigning private lawyers to cases that fall outside the public defender's office.
I've had a death penalty case where I was privately retained, but only 1, and I've handled 11 death penalty cases in my career.
But with a crime this heinous and emotion running as high as it is in this case, we asked Palm Springs Police Chief Brian Reyes if the police department holds any animosity towards John Dolan for defending the man accused of gunning down 2 of his police officers.
Animosity is a strong word. You're talking about ill will, borderline hatred. John Dolan, I don't feel any animosity towards him whatsoever. He is very reputable in his profession. He's been doing it for a long time. In fact, Mr. Felix should be blessed that he got such an attorney. I think John, he's one of those few attorneys in the Valley that takes those difficult cases, and he has his work cut out on this one for sure.
Now that a lot of people would say, well, why do criminals get this? And obviously the answer to that is if you don't protect the worst in your society, the best in your society are next.
Now, it should be noted that we, the taxpayer, do pay the legal fees for all defendants with court-appointed lawyers. That rate is set by the county. Now, coming up right after this newscast at 6:30, there's a few more things we can talk about in this particular case and why defense attorneys do what they do. We hope you'll join the conversation on KMIR Facebook page. We'll be live there at the bottom of the hour. Janet?
Very interesting.